this video, I will be auditing 6 Instagram accounts. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nishita Agarwal. I asked people if they wanted me to audit their Instagram accounts inside my Facebook groups, and a lot of people said yes. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. Right, so here we are on our very first account, Body Image Coaching by Natalie, and let's just do a very quick, detailed audit for her account right here. So things that I think that are working really well here is one, that she has stories right now, so we'll also go through them. The picture that she has right here is good. It's well lit, the background's good, a smiling face, all things work out. When it comes to her, name right here, she should definitely be adding what she does or her niche right here, because this part is searchable. So in her name, she should be adding that. In her bio, it is very vague. Like, we've gone through so many people adding similar kind of bios, and it makes it very confusing. So definitely adding in here, who does she help, what age group, or which gender, all of those things would be very important. Let's get into her link tree. And okay, so it's pretty good. She has a lot of things right here, right from our private Facebook group, the roadmap. We have coaching, 30-minute free call. So her link tree is very well defined. So good job on that. Going back to her stories. All right. Okay. So not many stories right here, but she's giving a little BTS, which is behind the scenes, which is great. Now, coming to her content, it seems very all over the place, as I would say. It doesn't seem like she's been really understanding how to put in her messaging with the graphic or the content. So let's go through some of them. So right here, I don't think this is a real image, right? Her hashtags do seem like okay, not bad, but she should have written a longer form caption right here. This image could have been better, could have been more relatable, right? I mean, these things don't longer any work, so she should work on this right here. Also, she hasn't put the location, I just see that, so yeah, that would be a great add-on. She should do that. Having a look onto this one. See, this one is like a semi big one, so this is good, and kind of a CTA, but I don't really feel like she's adding any CTAs. But you do see, like, with the longer form, she has these comments right here. Hashtag seems so. I feel like she's been repeating a lot of her hashtags. Again, does not feel like a original piece of work that she's added in here for the graphic. So the content does seem all over the place. She should really firstly sit down and understand what is it she's trying to really hit on, because once she gets her bio, once she gets her niche, once she gets who she's serving, the content part becomes so much more easy, because you have the ideas, you have the pain points, and all of those things. So that's it for this account. I will be jumping on to the next one. Moving on to our very next account, we have Savitri here. So let's see, let's audit her account. So I like what she's done with her name right here. Good work. With her bio, it's good that she's mentioned 1:1 coaching, personalized meal workout plan, which is good. She has a CTA, which is good. I mean, I really like it. She could have gotten a little better with this line, probably adding some age, gender, where she works from, and all of those things. I would definitely change this picture and make it look a little more brighter, have no filters on it. When it comes to her content, I feel like it's A lot of it is things that Herbalife normally gives to people that work for it. So she hasn't really, taken the time to do her content, which is a bad thing, which she should definitely work on. Again, I don't see much in her hashtag, so definitely need to be worked on. I like the fact that she's added the location. This seems more like, work with me rather than a proper formatting right here. So definitely needs to be worked on right here. Just like that. I mean, this is something that she's probably taken from Herbalife itself, so she should have actually tried to come up with something like that, right? It doesn't work really well. Again, with this one, so with her, I would say one thing that's very much missing is she's not creating her very own content, which is really, really leading to not much engagement or something like that. So creating your own content with proper messaging, all of that really, really, really adds in. So that's something that she really needs to work on. I don't even see any client testimonials here. Not much actually. All of this she's taken from some other account somewhere. So needs to be really worked on. Alright, so here we are on our third account for this video, and there's a lot that's going on with this profile. So let's just jump right into this. I like the way they're done, their name right here. Great work. I like their picture as well. They have stories on as well. So let's just see them. Okay, them in the gym. I like that. I like what they put up as their stories. Um, Moving down, we see that they've added this. Great work. What I also like is that they've written it right here that they're an independent Herbalife distributor, and they've added the flag. Great, great work on that. Right here, I would rather, say something about the company or probably about my mission, probably about my clients, rather than, put this quote right here. With their account, I see a lot of things and I really kind of do like the way they've been doing it. So when you look at this, right, here's the issue. Even though this is a good picture, this could make for a really good product based post. Here's the problem. They've just added the picture, no hashtags, no caption, no messaging, no CTAs, no location. All of those things are really hindering the growth of such posts. Now, for example, this one, again, they haven't really added much messaging or much to it, but they have added a location right here, which is a good thing. But they haven't added much meta tagging or much context to it, which is really, really pulling this post down, right? But all over, I like what they've put as their content. They should definitely be putting up more content, probably like this, educating people more. Content like this is great. I really like it, and see, you see there's a lot of engagement as well. The glow up is amazing. Great work on that. So definitely a great account. They can be doing loads. They do have a fair idea of what to post. The thing just is that they should really, really narrow down on their messaging and change things a bit here. That is all. Let's just get started because I'm very excited for this one. I see a lot of good content pieces right here. So love the image right here. Good work. For this, I'm having kind of like second doubts. I'm not very sure if this is a really good name to use. Personally, I wouldn't use it, but okay, let's move ahead with that. Right here, there's no name, and adding your name is a very important part of this entire thing. I like the fact that they've added their website here. Again, the bio is not properly done. They do tell what they do, but it seems so vague. I mean, because a lot of people are coming in and stepping into this industry, into this niche, into this coaching thing, you have to be very specific. You have to be very to the point. People love experts. So after reading this, nobody will really think that you're an expert. So, really niching down with this one, really getting your messaging correct right here would help. I don't see any stories with them, but there are like these two highlights. So let's go over them. Um, just very random things right here. I don't see something really nicely done. Let's move on here. So this was posted 18 hours ago. Does not have a long form caption. The the hashtags seem very, very, very general kind of hashtags, don't really make much sense. I kind of like the meme post they've tried to do here, but again, the hashtags and the caption and the messaging really does not fit right here. Let's go on to this one. This is one of the content pieces that I really liked. They do have somewhat a nice kind of a caption. Could have been longer, could have been, they could have had like a call to action, probably told people what they do and all of those things. With the hashtags, again, they're not doing a great job there. So, but yes, I do like the caption right here. The location tags are also missing. Right. So I see what the problem is. They're getting like literally no engagement, even with their real content. But with all of these meme type content, they are getting some kind of traction because obviously the problem really comes down to their content, their messaging, what they're trying to do here. So my advice for them would be to sit down, understand who is their audience, what are they trying to do here, what are they trying to do with their page, and then take their content from there rather than doing it the way they're doing it right now. All right, so we are on our next account. It's Janvi Suri from India. And all right, so I like what she's done right here with her name. What I would definitely suggest is adding a wellness coach right here with her name, or probably adding if she's into Herbalife, because that would really, really be searchable. Even with her bio, again, there are things that she's done wrong. Like a lot of people are into fitness and wellness coaching on Instagram as of today. So, something that she should be doing is she should be talking about her client results. She should be talking exactly what kind of coaching, what kind of community support can people get with her, or how much she's worked. Has she been into Herbalife for an year, 2 years, how much ever that is, right? I like that she's added this, but she should definitely be adding the call to action buttons right here. I really like this as well, so good work on that. I like the fact that she has some highlights, could do a little better work on adding some highlight coverage right here. Looking at her content, it's a lot of things actually. I mean, right here when I look at this, I like the fact that she's added the location, but all of these hashtags are very general. They're not really giving much strength to her post. She's not written a long form caption or even a medium sized form caption. So, that would have definitely helped. And let's look at this one. This is probably from a meeting that she did. So again, here's the problem. I mean, this is way too generic, right? And this does not give much information. So she should have probably written a much longer form caption describing many things. So that's what I see with her content. There is not much sync between that. She's not making a lot of original content. Even her pictures are not really high quality, not much, messaging. The messaging isn't proper, the hashtags aren't really proper. I like the fact that she's done some routine exercises. This is something that I also talked about in one of my videos, which is good. I like that. This is great that she's done, but She should have done it in a way that adds more value. So that would be it for this account. Let's hop on to our next account. The last account that we have for this video is Avani, and she's into corporate training, so which is great. Now here's some things that I don't really like. I I would not I would highly recommend changing her profile picture right here, because it's not one where you can't really see, understand, recognize her from this picture. So definitely change this. Her bio is not at all written, so definitely write the bio really nicely, adding in a lot of keywords, explaining exactly what do you do, who do you train, and all of those things. As for her content, I don't see a lot of these things being her original content, which is definitely an issue. She should definitely be creating original content. Let's look at her. The captions aren't well done. I don't see any hashtags. That's again an issue. That's what I see. This is one of the infographic probably a company must have given, but again, there are no hashtags, no full form captions. Makes it very difficult for the algorithm to basically support you, right? Um, I like what she's done here. This is probably a screenshot from her coaching session or something like that, which is good, but again, does not have much of a reference or context exactly what she's trying to say. For example, things like this. I like that she's put up these things, but these are more like job entries, job openings. Again, with no hashtags, not and these hashtags are not really going to work because these are too saturated. So she has to work a lot on her content, on her messaging, on the way she's presenting herself on the Instagram. Let's go through her stories once. All right, so she hasn't really worked on her stories too. Sharing a link never helps. All right, so that is it. I mean, work a lot on this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.